Hey guys, it's Latricia with Kingdom Business, and we are here to be empowered, to heal, to be delivered, to be free, to know who we are, to elevate our minds and our spirits, and to raise and expand our consciousness, to ultimately walk in our true divine purpose. And so today, you guys, I'm going to finish up with the video from part one that I did the other day. Think like you're wealthy. So I gave you first 1 through 7 of the 17 rules or principles to of the wealth files of Harv Eker, who is the author of A Millionaire Mind. He is also the author of A Good Millionaire. That's his most recent publication. So anyhow, I just thought I would share. And so today I'm going to finish up and I'm going to give you numbers 8 to 17 of the wealth files of how you think like you're wealthy. Think like a millionaire. Think like a billionaire. Think like a rich person. Think like a wealthy person. Think yourself wealthy. Okay? So anyhow, let's get right into it. Number 8 is rich people are willing to promote themselves and their value. Poor people that think negatively about selling and promotion. Let me say that again. Rich people are willing to promote themselves and their value. Poor people think negatively about selling and promotion. So, you probably often hear people saying they don't like to sell, they don't like to promote themselves, they don't like doing that. Sometimes it's because they don't believe in themselves. But I will say from personal experience, if I don't believe in a product, I won't promote it. I won't want to sell it. But if I believe in a product, I don't have a problem promoting it and selling it. If I believe in myself, which I do, and because I believe in myself, I have no problem, I'll say, promoting myself and selling whatever it is that I'm offering. So, poor people don't like that and don't want to do that because that means they have to do the work to get the proper results. And again, you can't promote something you don't believe in. So if you don't believe in yourself, you can't promote it. Now, do some people promote things? Yeah, because many salespeople are just trying to sell what they're trying to sell because that's how they get paid. Again, even when they do that, they have to somewhat have some kind of belief in something, even if they don't believe in what they sell it. Anyway, that's a whole nother subject. But rich people, wealthy people, they believe in themselves and they're willing to promote what they're offering. They're willing to promote themselves because they believe in what they have to offer. They believe in what they do. And they know that promoting it and getting people to buy into it because this is something that they need and they want, they're okay with promoting themselves. So anytime you see someone promoting themselves, it's because they believe in what they're doing and what they are offering. And that's a wealthy way of looking at things. That's how the wealthy do things. Does that always mean that that's wealthy thinking? No. But you have to be able to discern the difference. Pay attention to wealthy people. They have no problems promoting themselves. Pay attention to poor people. They have a problem promoting themselves. Okay, let's go on to number 9. Number 9, rich people are bigger than their problems. Poor people are smaller than their problems. Okay, so I'm going to deal with the poor first because I like to deal with that and get it out the way so we can get on to the big stuff, to the real stuff, to what we want to hear, what we're talking about, which is wealth. And so, okay, poor people are smaller than their problems. I mean, go figure. I don't even know what to say with that. They're smaller than their problems because here's their problem. They under it. They under their problem. Their problem and overtaking them. They under their problems' feet. You know how the Bible say the devil is under our feet? Well, they under their problems' feet. They problem got their foot on them. And so Wealthy people are over their problems. You know why? Because they don't see their problem as a problem. It's something to overcome. It's something that needs to be resolved. It's something that I need to figure out how to do this. Wealthy people don't see problems as problems. Even if so, they go straight to solution and do what needs to be done to get what needs to be done. And so poor people, of course, everything is just a problem. You know, it's always a reason why I can't. Oh, excuses. Problems. Poor people always have problems. Wealthy people always have solution, and they always increase in wealth. Wealthy people are always optimistic. Most wealthy people, those wealthy people I'm talking about, but most of the good wealthy people, they're very optimistic. You rarely hear them talking about a problem unless you hear them talking about a problem they're going to solve. See, there you go. All right, let's go on to number 10. Number 10, rich people are excellent receivers. Poor people are poor receivers. Poor people, you can't speak a good word over their life. You can't help them really do nothing because they're not good receivers, because they don't want anything more than what they have. And if they do, they want you to give it to them. They don't want to do what it takes. Rich people are great receivers. Wealthy people are great receivers because the way to receive, well, first of all, they're open to receive good things. And part of what that is, wealthy people are givers. And that giving is not just a one-way street. It's an exchange. You can't only be a giver. You have to be a receiver so that there can be a flow. There can be a circulation. So wealthy people are good receivers because they're open to what God and the universe is bringing to them. That is bringing into their lives. They're open to it. So they are good receivers. I am open to receive all the great things that God and the universe have for me. I am open to receive all of the wealth, all of the abundance that God and the universe are bringing into my life experience. You have to be open to receive abundance. And wealthy people are great receivers. Okay. Number 11. Rich people choose to get rich based on results. And poor people choose to get paid based on time. Oh, y'all know about that. We all know a little something about that, going to work, punching the clock, and get paid this much an hour. Which means you got to work. So you got to work so many hours to get a certain amount of money, which is only 24 hours in a day. And then there's always a cap, even if they give you overtime. Overtime is great if that's what you have to do. But there's always that cap because there's only 24 hours in a day. Even if you're on a salary, which can be better, depending. If you're on a salary, you get this much, but there's no time frames necessarily. So that means they could work you 24 hours a day. Or maybe not so much. But the point is, poor people choose to get paid based on time because they look to work for someone else to receive their paycheck. And again, that's not always a bad thing because you have to be where you are, do what you can, and use what you have. But I'm saying wealthy people get paid based on results, meaning they put a price on their value and their worth. They put a price on what they do, and the results is how they get paid. And 9 times out of 10, I hope that they're doing great jobs. They like to get paid based on results. In other words, I might have a job. You might be a contractor, a construction contractor, and you got a job. You got a $1 million contract. Well, that's ultimately you're going to get paid based on you doing the job. You doing the job that's worth $1 million. And so instead of get paid per hour or salary, you're getting paid based on what you can do, based on your worth, based on what is this that I'm providing for you worth. And the consumer or client or whatever being willing to pay that amount. So, yeah, wealthy people get paid based on results. And so, number 12 is rich people think both, poor people think either or. Let me say that again. Rich people think both, poor people think either or. What does that mean? Well, poor people think either or. It's like, ooh, I either got to do this or either I got to do that. Ooh, I can either do this and just make this amount of money, and I could do this. Well, let's just go past that. Wealthy people think both. Like, I can do this, I could do that, I could do this, I could do this. And they just try to figure out a way to work it out. They don't think they have to choose. Sometimes, of course, we have to make choices and decisions, but they don't think, they know that they don't have to choose when it's something that they want to do, something that's in their heart to do, something that even God gave them to do. They know they don't have to choose. They know they can do both. They know that they can also receive this and that. They know they can also receive the $10 million contract and produce the product that's going to cause them to make $20 billion. I'm just saying. So, both. It ain't either or, both. Okay. Number 13. Rich people focus on their net worth while poor people focus on their working income. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. Poor people, all they're going to do is go make a certain amount of money. This, that, and the money. 9 times out of 10, paycheck to paycheck. Not always the case, because some know how to save and put up and take care of their business. And just a point on that, what I've learned is rich people, wealthy people don't save. They manage. They manage their money. When you're not wealthy, you save. And there's nothing wrong with that. But at some point, you don't have to save because you have it. What you have to save for, you just learn how to manage. But back to what I was saying, rich people focus on their net worth. How much am I worth? Meaning, their whole total assets, their whole total, not contribution, but revenue. And then you can't do that from paycheck to paycheck. You're generally doing that from running businesses and or from multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income gives you a accumulation of a net worth. And so that's what wealthy people focus on. That's what rich people focus on. Not that they've never worked or are working and have a side hustle or a side hustle or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Have or are. You got to do what you got to do till you get to where you're going. Anyhow, the point is that they're focused on their net worth, which means they're doing multiple things to bring that about. Okay, number 14. Rich people manage their money well. Poor people mismanage their money well. Let me say that again. Rich people manage their money well. Poor people mismanage their money well. Look at that. Poor people don't have nothing because they mismanage their money and they do it well. Rich people, didn't I just say that? They manage their money well. They don't have to save. They just manage well. How you think they get rich and stay rich? Wealthy. I like wealthy. I like rich too, but you get what I'm saying. Okay. Number 15. Rich people have their money work hard for them. Poor people work hard for their money. Ooh, that's a big one. I was just thinking about that this morning. Someone told me that one relative told me another relative of mine that's working together right now told me that this particular relative is a hard worker. And I said, okay. And I just left it at that because I got what they meant. But I don't believe in working hard for your money. But you make your money work hard for you. You position yourself properly. But again, poor people don't think that way. And that's what they know, to just go work hard for their money and still be poor. But wealthy people, they work smart. They make their money work. They put in some work, but they ain't working hard. They might have to work hard at first, but even then, I don't like to even call that working hard. I call it working smart, making that money work. So there's the difference. When you're a wealthy thinker, when you're of a wealthy mindset, of a kingdom mindset, you make your money work hard for you, and your money pays you. Okay. Number 16, rich people act in spite of fear. Poor people let fear stop them. Well, fear, poor people are poor. A lot of it does have to do with fear. Fear of whatever. I can go on and on. Fear, what if I get successful? Fear, what if I fail? Fear, ooh, I got to do something different. Fear of, ooh, what if he leave me? Ooh, I don't, you know. But rich people don't let fear stop them. In fact, they let fear fuel them. Let me tell you something. Wealthy people eradicate fear. Ain't nobody got time for that. Us wealthy people don't have time for no fear. When fear come knocking at our door, we be like, what? Man, fear, go ahead on somewhere with that. And you go ahead on and do what God is giving you to do, what you feel in your heart and in your spirit to do. Fear don't paralyze wealthy, rich people. It fuels them. Fear is an indication that you should do exactly what fear trying to keep you from doing. So yeah, wealthy people ain't about that. Wealthy thinking people do not let fear stop them. Wealthy people allows fear to fuel them. And I don't even like calling it fear. I like it calling it being nervous, being a little afraid, being a little scared, especially when you're doing something you've never done before, going into the unknown. That's normal. But you just you do it and you overcome it. How do they say overcome that fear? How do you overcome fear? Do it. Do it. Do whatever it is. Just do it. Do it scared. Do it. Just do it, as Nike say. Anyhow, number 17, last but not least, rich people constantly learn and grow. Poor people think they already know. Ain't that something? You ever been around someone that know everything and really don't know nothing? I know. That's all they say is, I know. You tell them something, I know. And maybe they do know some things, but sometimes they don't know. And even if you know, sometimes just shut up and listen. Poor people tend to think they know everything. I guess that's why they poor. They know how to be poor. That's what they know. But rich, wealthy people are always learning, always growing, always in some class, always in some book, self-help book that's helping them to expand their mind and their understanding. Novels too, because novels can help you to escape, and sometimes we need that. But wealthy, rich people, they're always open to learning because they know that as much as they know, there's so much more to know. There's so much more to learn. Yeah. So be teachable. Be teachable. Be a learner. That's how wealthy people do it. So I'm just going to run down, you guys, the one all the way through number 18, one all the way to 17 of the wealth files from Harv Eker. 1, rich people believe I create my life. Poor people believe life happens to me. Number 2, rich people play the money game to win. Poor people play the money game to not lose. Number 3, rich people are committed to being rich. Poor people want to be rich. Number 4, rich people think big. Poor people think small. Number 5, rich people focus on opportunities. Poor people focus on obstacles. Number 6, rich people admire other rich and successful people. Poor people resent rich and successful people. Number 7, rich people associate with positive, successful people. Poor people associate with negative or unsuccessful people. Number 8, rich people are willing to promote themselves and their value, while poor people think negatively about selling and promotion. Number 9, rich people are bigger than their problems. Poor people are smaller than their problems. Number 10, rich people are excellent receivers. Poor people are poor receivers. Number 11, rich people choose to get paid based on results. Poor people choose to get paid based on time. Number 12, rich people think both. Poor people think either or. Rich people focus on number 13, rich people focus on their net worth. Poor people focus on their working income. Number 14, rich people manage their money well. Poor people mismanage their money well. Number 15, rich people have their money work hard for them. Poor people work hard for their money. Number 16, rich people act in spite of fear. Poor people let fear stop them. And number 17, rich people Rich people constantly learn and grow. Poor people think they already know. And so, you guys, I'm going to wrap this video up right now. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That's that like right there. Click on that like. Please subscribe to my channel. Click on that notification, that bell. Click on that bell so that you can get a notification every time I upload a new video. And you can connect with me on Facebook and Instagram at Patricia Booker, and also on Twitter at Kingdom Business 9. That is Kingdom Business, the number 9. And so, you guys, with that, I'ma go, because that is my time. So you know what? You know the deal. I am out. Peace.